And we're live, ladies and gentlemen,
It's live.
or a reasonable facsimile thereof. How you doing, Jim?
Hello, Bill. I'm doing great.
I'm glad to hear that. I know you're doing great because I am feel good.
I am feel good.
It says right there. Welcome in, guys. Whoever's already here, we got. Why don't you say hello to the guys in the chat, Jim?
Well,
Give it-
we've got Chris Wedgeworth, first of all, and Max Air 420, also known as Max, and me.
All right.
That's all I see. Participants. That's just us four having a great time.
Yeah.
And DJI still sucks. Did you know that? I don't know if you've heard that before.
What happened?
DJI sucks.
Yeah, I've heard that.
Not for you, though.
Yeah, I've heard that DJI sucks. Yeah, I've more than once.
But it treats you very well.
Oh, I like DJI very much.
So do I.
DJI is my friend.
And Lake Pilot has joined us. Hi. I
What's
believe
up
it's
there? How you doing, Lake Pilot? Welcome in. Flip flop videos suck.
Not sure I know what a flip flop video is.
Well, one of the recent videos I did, I was wearing flip flops.
Oh, those ones.
I think that's what he's talking about.
More
And
crotch views and feet.
Feet. Yeah, that's what I do. That's what I do. Yeah, no, and it was in the driveway, and it was, pointed at my feet. Yeah, that's exactly. Yeah. You guys are awful critical for people that don't come live on my channel, Chris. For how many months has it been? Chris did come on the channel once or twice. Tim Jackson, all the way from down under. How you doing, Tim? Howdy, howdy, howdy. No, no FPV flipping and flopping sucks. Ah, he's talking to you, Max. I don't think they don't call it flipping and flopping. I don't think. I'm not the best FPV guy. In fact, I suck.
Barrel rolls, not the aviation term.
Well, yeah, if you're flying an airplane, I suppose that would be called that. Absolutely.
Charles Galowski has joined us. Welcome.
Hey, Charles, what's up, buddy?
Flips and flops when it hits a tree.
When it hits a tree. And what doesn't flip and flop when it hits a tree? I don't believe DJI is alone in that respect. We got sad news here. Did you hear about TJ's drone?
Yes, he was pretty shook up about it. I think he came on Art's show last night. He was having a tough time.
Yeah, that was an Air 2. I mean, it's a good drone, and I feel like we should start a collection or something, or I don't know, help him out somehow. I hear Max 420 was going to fix his other drone. What is that? That gigantic. What the hell is that piece of crap?
The Karma.
The Karma, yeah. What happened? He's not sure. He was flying over the ocean, and Chris, and he said he lost his connection, lost his signal. So he says he ran down towards the ocean to get a better look at it. Although I'm sure he had line of sight the whole time. Anyway, when he got there, it wasn't there. He couldn't see it. And he said some woman was on the beach, and she said she thought it was a seagull diving into the ocean.
I had to laugh at that. That is funny.
It's funny when it's not your $800 drone.
Yeah, well, that's what I mean.
Whatever. I don't know what they're. You can probably get a refurbished one now for like $500. The Air 2.
A refurb.
Hey, Tomas. Wow, Bagash and Bagara, my friend from Ireland. It's been a while. You've been hiding out from me, buddy. I think Matty said maybe somebody had a signal blocker. I don't know what the odds of that are on on a public beach in the middle of nowhere, but who knows?
That'd be some kind of troll action there, just to piss.
I'm gonna hang out on the beach in case a drone comes by. It's very possible. It's that. I mean, I don't know. That could be. Who knows? People are weird.
Sure.
It could be. Someone was talking about this, and it's not that crazy and outside the realm of possibility. I happen to have my Air 2S right here, which is very similar to. Hold on. To an Air 2.
Extra S.
Yes.
For stability.
There we go. And the battery pops into the back of it. Now it's possible, I suppose, that as the batteries are getting older, that these I don't know if you can see. Yeah, don't fall. Sit there. Okay. You got these metal tabs on the side here. And after using, because he's had that drone a while, and after using it, you push the button in, and it. Can you see? Yeah, push the button in, and that's how you release it. And it's very possible that over time that it started to get weak, rounds off, or starting to fatigue, so it doesn't pop out as strong as maybe it once did, and
sure.
maybe it came loose.
Maybe he didn't push it in hard enough first, too.
Yeah, maybe it came loose, or it just went bad. I mean, I don't know. But he said he had 70% battery, and then all of a sudden he didn't have a drone. So, just a thought.
Yeah.
Charles Galushki, like everybody's saying their hellos. Everybody finish up saying hello to everybody. There's just chat. The stream will be over. You get into a popular stream, and there's like 50, 60 people, and you, oh hey. Okay, it's been a great stream. Thanks for stopping in.
Yeah. Hello to everybody. Goodbye now.
Drone and New Visuals. How you doing, Drone and New? Good evening. My P4 clips are still tough. They don't make plastic like they used to. Well, those clips are metal. Not hiding from you, my friend. Your show is on 3 a.m. my time. I know you're just getting to the bar, aren't you?
Or just coming home from.
Just getting back, I guess. Yeah.
Wow, 3 a.m. I'm going to be up at the crack of stupid tomorrow to file my taxes.
Why?
The site for Canada Revenue Agency is down for construction. I guess they're uploading. So it'll be up and running at 6 a.m. Monday, February 21st.
Okay.
And so I've got mine all done. It's just a matter of uploading. Bingo, bango, bongo. Bob's your uncle. And about 10 days later, Jimmy gets his money.
Oh, so you're getting money back. That's why you're in a big hurry.
Yeah. Always.
Yeah. No. Uncle Bill is paying in. Guarantee. I didn't even do it yet. All the stuff's sitting over there. Guarantee you'll be paying probably a bunch in, because my wife's job never takes anywhere near enough money out. And I think my present job, my last job, used to take enough extra that we only pay a little in, once in a while break even. But this is going to be a couple grand I'll probably have to pay in.
Gary, thanks for stopping in.
Who?
Gary, Brant Aerials.
Oh. Is he a fellow Canadian?
Yeah, he's about an hour away from me. We've got this little neat show on Thursday nights. It's called The Hour Before TNL at 6 o'clock Eastern.
The hour before TNL.
That's right. And this week we'll be having Jerry Caverly on. Kenny, place it here.
So I do the same thing, Brent. You know what I mean? Why do you want to give a loan to the federal government?
It's like a gift for me because then I can go nuts. Mind you, I've already spent it.
Oh, that's because my birthday's coming up. Yeah, 6/1. I'll be 61 in April. How about that?
Yeah.
I've noticed. I'm noticing. Look, you're getting this old man crepe paper thing going on. I think it's the shadowing from the lights. I just sit like this. Look, you see, I just took 5 years off.
I can't even see it now. And I'll be 59 on Friday.
Oh, happy birthday, Jim.
Well,
what do you want for your birthday?
What do I want for my birthday?
I'd send you some nice Canadian syrup, some nice maple syrup.
Nah.
Yeah, your Canadians like that stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, Ken, welcome in, Kenny. Welcome in, Flying Flynn. Nice to see you. No, you don't want that?
No, I got enough of it.
Maybe something from America.
Something, yeah.
I'll send you AOC. You can have her.
AOC.
Oh, God.
She's a
She's a politician.
Yeah,
She's pretty cute. She's pretty cute, but she's
good enough.
No, she's a loon.
They all are.
No, she's blaming people. She just recently came out and said that they've taken away the tax credit, the children's tax credit, and that's why people are stealing formula and stuff from the stores and like that. She's just a whack job. First of all, they didn't take it away. It's a lie, but whatever.
So Chris Wedgeworth's birthday is Friday as well.
How about that?
He's going to be 62. My God, that picture of you, your little thumbnail thingy there, must be about 30 years old because maybe it's the hair hiding all the age, wrinkles and gray. I don't know. You look like a young kid, Chris. Who the hell wants me now? Oh, Uncle Bill live. Just a little bit behind the 8 ball. That annoys the hell out of me, that delay between the phone and my watch and YouTube and the phone. And
we missed another of your fellow Canadians there. There's Scott Nadeau. How you doing, Scott?
Scotty. Curtis Dart.
Hey, Curtis.
Cigarettes is darts.
Drone shots. Welcome in.
Jody.
Wow, it's growing now. Yeah, nice to see you, Jody. I think we got everybody.
Inches of snow on the way.
Okay. 18 inches of snow on the way. Wow.
Take one down, pass it around.
What?
17 inches of snow on the ground.
Oh. You said pass it around. I was thinking puff, puff, pass. It's my dad's 93rd birthday today. Oh, it's so great. But he's dead. Oh, Jesus. You did trick me with that one.
Psych. No party or cake.
God, why am I laughing at somebody's dead father? Don't do that. You make me. I'll be having nightmares now tonight.
Oh, now.
Let me see. It's chilling down here a little bit. It's dry. It's below 70. It's 69 degrees. 69 is a good temperature. Yeah. God bless Florida.
Nice room temperature in the summer.
Well, it's when I talk to Canadians about Florida, oh, I'd never want to live there. It's so humid. You know what? I'll take the 69 degrees in February with a little humidity. Thank you very much. Nice and dry and 10 degrees below zero where you're at. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Hi, Jim Boshart. My head went blank a few minutes ago. I could not think of your name. Oh.
That's okay. A lot of people forget about me.
His name's right there on the screen. See, Jim Boshart. Now it's gone.
Yes, it is, Chris.
Akarasho. How you doing there, buddy? Well, guys, I've got no big... Anybody got any topics they want to discuss?
You've got... Is your video ready? Downloaded?
I do have that.
I'm interested in it.
Okay. Yeah, that's it. I did fly a little bit this week. I was... I gave that all my video to Captain Ray, too, by the way. That's why I thought I uploaded it, because I was remembering the fact that I took the card out and put it on Captain Ray's Apple product.
Yes, starting a GoFundMe for my birthday. I don't know what I want. I have everything I need.
Do you?
Yeah.
Well, I guess something for one of your alter egos.
I did. I went shopping this week. I got a media mod for my GoPro.
A what? Oh.
A media mod.
That's not your alter ego. I was thinking like Mr. Pottyhead or somebody. You know,
Yeah.
you could probably use a new brush, you know. Hi, Kim. Mr. Fife. How you doing, buddy? Did I miss anybody? No. Okay.
Did we say Kim Fife?
Kim Fife's in. Yep.
Yeah.
I did. Sergio. Rufio.
The Triple Tech 8. What's a Triple Tech 8? Is that a quad?
No, it's a tablet.
Oh. See, I have no idea.
That's awesome. It's a 1200 nit tablet. It's
what'd you call it?
It's like an $800. It's like an $800 tablet.
Wow.
It's made for drone flying. Triple Tech, 8-inch.
Cool. I don't need one.
You don't?
No, my remote control has a screen. I got the Phantom 4 Pro Plus.
I see. Have you flown it lately?
Not since my boo-boo.
Well, here, let me get this video. Well, I'd like to see you fly it someday.
Oh, I will. This YouTubery is taking up a lot of time, and the weather's not cooperating. It was mild today, though.
YouTubery.
YouTubery.
Did you make that up?
Oh, that's everybody says YouTubery.
Yeah, I don't know who everybody is, because
everybody, from here to there. Everybody.
Okay. You want to see my video?
Yes.
All right.
See, no hesitation. Very interested.
Excellent. Because wait a minute. Wait a minute. Oh, I should probably turn the volume up. What do you think? Although I kind of like it like this.
Hi, boys and girls. It's your Uncle Extra Medium back again. Not only do I have some bad jokes, my buddy Mr. Pottyhead's got some really dirty ones too.
Yes!
But I've been asked to put in a disclaimer, so here it is.
This program is rated PG and may contain mature subject matter. Viewer discretion is advised.
Every time I get naked in the bathroom, my shower gets turned on.
Ew, booger!
I'd like to try anal sex again, but my girlfriend's a little torn.
Oh, God.
Boy, those were pretty funny. Mr. Pottyhead has one too.
Yes.
Hi, everybody. Mr. Pottyhead here. Last night, my wife and I were in bed. She whispered to me, "Baby, make me scream with one finger." So I poked her in the eye.
Oh, man.
Yeah. That's enough of that. There we go. Ladies and gentlemen, we got a double header there. But Uncle Extra Medium and Mr. Pottyhead. That's awesome.
They're tag teaming from now on, I think.
I like Mr. Pottyhead. I think he's hysterical. Yeah, that Triple Tech 8 looks awesome. Very powerful, very capable, very bright, you know. Yep. Anybody else in the chats have one of those already? You can share your wisdom. Speaking of which, if anybody would like, I'm going to put the invite, copy the clipboard. Here you go. Anybody wants to come in, bam. Come on in and chit-chat for a little bit. You talk just fine on screen, Chris. You do. You're at least as interesting as I am. I don't mean to insult you. Yeah. So, what did we do today? What'd you do today, Jim? You worked all day, didn't you? Or did you?
No, I was off today. I was doing a little bit of creating. I watched a couple episodes of a new show that I was directed to that somebody said, "I think you'll appreciate the humor." So I checked it out, and yeah, it's kind of funny. I like it. What We Do in the Shadows.
Yeah.
It's comedy. Apparently, the first season it was shot in Toronto here. It's just some dark humor about vampires, which personally are the scariest to me. So I was a little iffy whether I should watch it or not, but you throw in the humor, it's pretty funny.
What was it on? What channel?
There's Hulu, but I don't have that. But it's also on Disney Plus, and I have Disney Plus until May.
I don't have either of those.
Yeah,
I used to have Hulu. Then I got rid of it. Wanted to save money.
what's that worth? Recall? What is Hulu worth per month? Would you figure? Do you remember?
Oh, I don't know. I think it was 50 at the time.
50 a month?
Yeah.
Holy whippersnappers.
Yeah, I think. I don't know what it is now. I use Philo because it's $20 a month and it gets me Discovery and History Channel and a few of the good ones, Comedy Central.
Yeah.
And my wife likes it. That's the reason I got it, because it's got her Hallmark channels and stuff like that, Lifetime. So
Yep.
aside from that, I just do Amazon Prime with Paramount Plus. That's it.
Yeah.
I don't even have Netflix. I was considering Netflix. Of course, now that the price went up, I would consider it. Because I seen the Ballad of Buster Scruggs. I saw a little outtake from that. That looked so funny. But that's like one anthology movie. 6 different things, and to subscribe to Netflix just for that one thing seems kind of stupid. Oh, look at this! I see you there waving at me, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the stream, Mr. Kim 5. Did you do that sound effect, Jim?
Yes, I did.
Oh, good for you. That sucks. I didn't key mine up. How you doing, Kim?
I'm doing great.
That's great. I'm glad
And
to
I've
see.
seen your channel before, but I haven't been up here with you.
No, you haven't. No. Welcome. I do this every Sunday at 10 o'clock.
Oh, that's
Although
great.
it came just in time. Next Sunday, if I go on, it's going to be late because I actually have to work next Sunday.
Okay.
So I don't get out.
Well, I don't work. I'm retired.
Where are you located, Tim?
Illinois, Southern Illinois.
Holy cow! So you must know the Mike and Sergio.
Who?
The
Mike
fly
gets it.
zone trial.
Fly Zone Drones, Mike and Sergio Toto.
They're in Chicago.
They live outside of
Oh,
Chicago.
well, I'm
Yeah.
8 hours south of Chicago.
Okay, maybe you don't know them then.
I've been doing a little bit of flying. I got a cheaper drone than the Mini too, but I have the Holly Stone
Oh, yeah.
720E.
I've flown that in a warehouse.
I flew it the first time at the kitchen table. That didn't work out very good.
You need a little bit more room the first time.
I was just setting it up, and I punched the wrong button, and it took off. And I grabbed it like that. It ate my fingers up. Blood was all over the table, dripping on the floor. I hollered for my wife. She said, I'm tired. I said, no, you got to come here and help me. She got a roll of paper towels and started swiping,
What else is a wife good for, but not to clean up your blood after you
Oh my
massacre
God.
the kitchen table.
Yeah.
The
next time
no. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
I was gonna say the next time you go to the bar, Kim, you'll have to order a pitcher of beer with 3 glasses.
Yeah.
That's about right.
That's
Well,
terrible.
I'm all healed up. I bought that about September.
And how's it going for you? I
It
mean, you
does
learned your
pretty
lesson.
good.
You learned your lesson. It's not an indoor bird.
No, I
No.
take it outside now
Yeah.
for sure.
Yeah. Any mini 3 leaks yet? No. No, nothing that can be considered serious. I looking forward to that.
What do you think they would add on to that to make it better than the 2?
Well, it'll be a lot like the Nano Plus. It's going to have an improved camera. It's going to have. We'll see. We'll see if they even do it. It's going to be like an Air 2S in a small package. Is what is in my opinion is what they're going to do.
Yeah.
Maybe they'll put a full frame camera on it. It'll hang down like that. How much can you put into 249 grams?
No kidding.
We'll see. My 5-inch was bad once. Dropped in beta flight. Plugged in props on. Okay.
So Bill, what do you fly? You probably have a bunch of them.
I fly a Mini 2 and an Air 2S and a Tello.
Which would be the best to buy? I'm kind of a beginner.
Honestly, no. Dishonestly, Bill. Honestly, what I suggest is the Mini 2. Really, I mean, so you don't spend $1 bazillion. You just want to dabble a little bit. The Mini 2 is a very good, very stable. It's been out over a year. It's not requiring major updates anymore. You know what I mean? It's a really, really good drone. You can buy the standalone kit for $459. The Fly More kit $6. However, if you want to spend around $300, which is probably not much more than that Holy Stone was, I would go to Mini SE. The Mini SE is like a Mini 2, except it does, instead of 4K 30 camera, it's the 2.7. And the controller is an enhanced Wi-Fi, they call it. It's not the OcuSync, so you're not going to get quite the same range, but you get good range with it. You certainly can go with it further than you can see, which is line of sight. But calling it a night. All right, hey Thomas, always a pleasure. Okay, be careful on the way home from the bar. It's 3:00 in the morning in Ireland.
Well, I've had this one out 1,700 feet before it disconnected.
Yeah, you could do that with a Mini SC easily, but the Mini SC you're going to see a huge improvement in It's just in quality and flyability, and I mean, they're just really good. Let's see. I think that Mini SC claims a mile or 2 miles, but you don't want to go that far anyway. This is a Mini 2, which is really basically the same thing. It is, for the most part. But this one's got a skin on it. Mini 2, sub 250-gram drone. You don't have to register it with the FAA. That Holy Stone. Have you registered that with the FAA?
Yes, I have.
Okay. Well, there you go. That's good for you. Most people don't. They buy those inexpensive ones, or not inexpensive, but the Holy Stones because you can buy them at Walmart. They don't do that. But you're doing it the right way. But this is less than 250 grams, so you don't have to. And super stable. I've had this thing up in, 20 some odd plus winds, no problems, no worries. Really, really good drone. That's what
I do have a question for you.
Okay.
I am monetized on my channel.
Okay.
But whenever I put up my video for a drone, I don't monetize that video. Is that good or bad or?
No, it's you don't have your Part 107, right?
Correct.
I mean, technically, you're not supposed to make money on it.
Okay, so I don't monetize that video.
Right.
I monetize the other videos, but not that one.
Well, okay.
So the only thing I actually make off of it is watch time.
Well, just to be clear, a lot of guys are not 107s and monetize their videos, and I think it's a kind of a gray area, because you're not flying it to make a living, but you're showing videos of yourself flying it to make a living. And I mean, unless it's not like the FAA is just hanging out waiting for Kim Fike to put up a video and make money on it, and try to nab you. But really, technically, you should be a 107 if you're going to make any kind of income from your drone. But if you're doing it the way what you just described, you're not going to have a problem.
Okay.
That's the right way.
So now this is the other one. This is the Air 2S, and if you want to spend a little more, this is just it's one of the best drones out there. I mean, price point, value for price. It obviously is a lot bigger than the other one. This is what is it? 900 grams, 850 something grams, I think. Takes the strong weather even better. This has this does 5.4K video, 4K 60. It's got a full 1-inch sensor on the camera, a metal gimbal. I mean, they're just a really, really good drone. Really, really good drone. And if you want to see some video from one, I happen to have some that I haven't shown yet. So I'm going to show it now.
Cool. I don't think anybody has said a bad thing about the Air 2S ever, anywhere.
No, nobody does.
Huh.
No, in fact, since M3 came out,
now
you're
since
seeing
I
a lot
have
of
the
people.
Hollow Stone and I have the numbers. If I was to get another drone, I'd use the same number, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep. That's what I've been told. But if you go to the site, it should be explained in there.
Well, I've been researching it, and that's what I come up with. But asking a pro like you, maybe you can verify.
A pro like me. You're on the wrong channel, brother. Let's say hi to a couple more people who came in. Harley FPV, how you doing, Greg? Good to see you. Michael's Drones and RC Hobby. Hello, Michael. How are you? And is that everybody that's new?
Flying Finn?
Marcel. I didn't even see Marcel's in here. How you doing, brother? I was playing Jackbox with Marcel earlier today on Little Llama Laura's channel.
I know Michael Drones. He's been on my panel before. Not my panel, but my channel.
But yeah, no, you should be fine with that. And like I said, depending on how much you want to spend, Kim, but like I said, anybody that's kind of new, both of these are super easy to fly. They make me look like I know what I'm doing. So yeah, Max Air 2S sucks.
Don't believe that. He's the only one that says bad things.
Yeah, he says everything sucks. Ask him; he'll tell you. They all suck. Hey,
Hi, Michael.
I'll tell you, the love for the Air 2S has really come out since the M3 has come out. Because when people are getting upset with their Mavic 3, their $2,000 plus drone, they keep talking about, yeah, but and the Air 2S has been, it's like they keep referring back to the Air 2S and how what a rock solid great drone it is, and it's funny. Okay, let's see. I think I got the video queued up. I do. This is shot from an Air 2S you're about to see. Stop screen, share. From Ray Kelly's boat. Do you know who Ray Kelly is, Kim?
No, I don't.
Really? All right. Well, Captain Ray Kelly. That's his boat. And that big thing in the middle there, that's me. So there we go. So,
I thought he pulled one in.
yeah. Yeah. Now it was pretty windy, and look at the sky, so. But this is being shot with my my Air 2S. You see the flags? He was so impressed that I took off in that wind with the boat moving. You think he would, you think he'd stop. But this is by where he lives, North Palm Beach. And I just put it up, and I just kind of tracked the boat a little bit. He lives right around the corner from Tiger Woods. Actually, we got some shots at Tiger Woods' yacht.
Was there any action on the yacht? Could you see anybody moving? Or was it
just some crew. The mate was there, and a couple of females. They were probably getting ready for something, or just doing maintenance. But yeah, this isn't the most exciting video, but we weren't catching any fish, so I had to do something. He had that track, he had that fish finder, that sonar going. We were marking fish, but nobody was interested.
They weren't hungry, eh?
No.
I like fishing at Captain D's.
Fishing at Captain D's?
Correct.
Oh, is that a restaurant?
Correct. I can go in there and get a 3-piece, and I don't waste the time. I don't get my hands all fishy. And
let's do a little manual tracking here. It's like, use the tracking. I said I'd do it myself. I mean, maybe the drone could have done a better job. That's a nice home right there. I should have flown
boat, it would be a good thing to use the follow me mode.
It would be, but I just was, using my skills.
Want to fly?
Like the pro would do.
But you see how this thing flies, this Air 2S. I mean, you could see how windy it was.
Yeah.
Doing a good job.
It's just rock solid, yeah. And I'm moving it. I'm pushing it forward because the boat's moving, and
What was Ray serving in the galley on the boat?
He gave me some peanut butter crackers and
no shrimp and lobster.
No shrimp and lobster. That was the bait.
Apparently, it wasn't working then. Peanut butter crackers might have worked.
This is North Palm Beach. They wanted caviar.
Look at those shacks. It's disgusting.
Yeah, I know. Ugh, I'm getting dizzy. Terrible flying.
Sausages.
I don't know if you can see. Can you see the fan turning on that boat? I thought I showed this video.
You couldn't have. You haven't been on since you've taken it.
I guess not. But it's got like a wind gen. You see, it's got a wind generator on it. Oh, now it's gone.
Cool.
Yeah, I never saw that before. A wind turbine. I guess a wind turbine generator. And let me see. One of these is Jack Nicklaus's house. I think the white one in the middle right now. Well, now it's a little to the right. Jack Nichols.
Did you remember to change the return to home to the controller instead of the GPS?
No, I'm not going to use return to home out in the water. Like I said, I was just trying to track the boat a little bit.
Oh, you're moving at a pretty good clip.
I know we were supposed to be trolling. I'm not sure what he was doing there.
That's not I was going to say that's not powerful enough to pull a water skier, would it?
Oh, absolutely, it is.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I did that once. Had a hell of a time. Loved it.
Never water skied.
So, how did you get the drone back? Did you land it on top or catch it?
Well, I think landing it on top might have been dangerous, but I caught it.
Wow.
I didn't do the greatest job because he kept the boat. He knew I was bringing it in, but he kept the boat. He goes, "Oh, maybe I'll shut the motor down." And it was like the boat was still moving forward. So I did clip the top of the edge of the T-top a little bit with a couple of props. Caught it a little high. It was tough with the wind, and the boat moving. I think I did a pretty good job tracking here.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you did.
Let's see. What am I? I'm going. There's going to be a catamaran coming up. Let's see. I think that's a 200 horse motor. This thing will fly if he wants to. It'll go like 40. Here we go.
Look at that.
See the little girl?
Yeah.
Waving, laughing.
No water wings, no life jacket.
She's wearing a life jacket.
Oh, is she?
Yeah.
All right.
We stopped and talked to them later. They're actually down from North Carolina.
Wow.
Yeah. They got a little baby on board too. So I and she's obviously not school age yet. So I just get the impression that they were like, well, we may as well do it now because we're not going to be able to go places soon. This is when I realized we kept moving and where's the boat? Out there.
Hurry up and get back to you.
All right. Little flyby. Let's see what else we got here. Oh, is this it? Yeah, this is it. Oops. Whoop. Clip.
Catch.
Yeah, he kept telling me, bring it in. And he was stopping it. And then I looked back at the video and I saw he was still moving. Like Ray.
The things you get to do with your day off, eh?
I had those master air screws on there. They crack real easy. I cracked the tip on one of them on the T-top there. But I have spares. And I put one on, and everything was fine.
Yeah, ready to go again.
No, boats suck.
Yeah.
Yeah, they suck your water to death.
You got another play date set up with Ray, I hear?
No.
Oh, I thought you were organizing another meetup and making.
Oh, there is that. That's what you're talking about. That's not a play date with Ray. That's a play date with like 76 guys so far. That was the last count. We got the South Florida meetup coming up. 76 guys signed up.
I take it, Bill, that you live in Florida?
Yeah. In fact, I live very close.
My wife's got a trip organized. I forget when, sometime in March. We're going to Jacksonville.
Oh, okay. Jacksonville's good. 4 hours north of here.
Oh, okay.
Yep. It's nice up there.
It's probably 12, 14 hours south of me.
Mm-hmm. Master air screws suck. Everything sucks. Well, come on down. Florida's a great place to be. Actually, here, I gotta wear this for Ray. America's Finest Foundation supporting cops and kids. Ray gave me this thing. He gave me the hat. I just had to give him $20. Yeah, you got to support the cause, you know.
There's some cop that calls me about every day. Hey, this is Ray. Did you help out cops or something like that?
All those phone calls? Yeah, you know what? I donated money to them once or twice, and now that's it. I'm their best friend. They call every year constantly.
Yeah.
76 guys. It's a sausage fest. Well, there's Charles. It's gonna be a sausage fest, but there are gonna be some women there. At least 2 or 3, 1, maybe 2.
2 or 3, 1.
Well, I don't know. Well, Friday night now. Don't forget. See, this is the park, right? This picture behind me here. That's Jensen Beach Causeway Park. That's where the meetup is. Like right there, actually. Got plenty of overhead coverage and facilities and lots of room. It's very nice there. And that's April 2nd. 7 a.m. And some of the guys are coming in Thursday before. That's a Saturday. And you should come, Kim. It's only 20 hours away from you.
There you go. Walk in the park.
It's free, you know. Except for the hotel and the travel, you know. But we're going to Friday night. We're actually going to Ray's made the decision. We're going to have it where I work. I manage a bowling alley, but I also help. We have 2 businesses. There's also a billiards hall, club, bar, Sticks. It's called. It's got a nice outside area. We're gonna have a good time. Baggy hats suck. What's going on with the suck? Fly app sucks. I know, Brant. I know you hate that fly app. Or what's Brant's name? Jim? Jim, you with us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Looks like you're frozen.
I probably was there for a little bit.
No, I'm just sitting still.
Yeah. No, I was talking to Jim. Jim was actually a little frozen there for a moment.
Oh.
What's Brant's name again?
Gary.
No, I've never spoken personally to Gary. So I will try to remember that. Brant is a name, so I keep calling him Brant.
Yeah, he's used to it.
Sucking suck.
That's the county he's in. Brant County.
They make a 7 in the AM too. Yes, they absolutely do. But Friday at 6, be at Sticks. Look at that, it rhymes. I didn't even do that on purpose. That's pretty cool. So that's going to be fun. We got pool tables there. We're going to set aside 4 pool tables for the guys, free. They're usually $10 an hour. We're going to be giving away a couple of $50 gift cards so people can or have something to eat. And we're going to do some discounted bowling if they want to go over into the bowling alley and do that.
Bill, I've got a hat you probably won't like.
Why wouldn't I like it? Let me see. Oh, my goodness. It's a beautiful color blue.
Do what?
It's a
I'll
beautiful
take it
color
off.
blue. Huh?
I'll take it off. He actually won.
Well, he didn't lose.
Man, we froze up on that one, didn't we?
Why would you assume that I wouldn't like that hat? Why would you assume that? Because I support the police?
I can't comment of what I do not know.
No politics here today. But no, you're perfectly entitled to support whoever you want. It's a free country. Oh, he's back. Wait, he's gone. No, it's a free country. Absolutely.
Oh my word, that was a good one.
I like. Oh, Dre's in the house. How you doing, Dre?
I know nothing.
For everyone, Drone. Welcome in. My train, Mike. Mike, how you doing, Mike? So, okay, I showed my video. We discussed a whole bunch of nothing. Anybody got any links they want to show? Good. I'm glad to hear it, Dre. How you doing?
Now you're doing better. It was freezing up.
Oh, who was
Probably on my end, but
no, you don't seem to be to me. Did I freeze up to you?
you did to me, but it could be my internet. I don't know. I think it was the hat that caused it.
What? What's wrong with this hat?
No, this one.
Supports kids. Oh, that one. Yeah, probably.
This one here, man.
Causes
Check
everything.
it out.
Again. Oh wait, there it is. All right, there we go. All right.
I'm like Rodney Dangerfield. No respect. Get no respect.
Well,
I just thought I'd like to kick that in there. I got 2 signs back there.
do you? I've got a Trump sign or 2. I got it from
I'm sure you do.
from the one he won.
Okay. Well, I appreciate your info that you gave me.
Yeah, when you're ready, like I said, and always feel free to stop in, Kim. We could talk about any new purchases you're thinking about making as far as drones are concerned. I'd be more than happy to help you, As long as you don't, talk about, politics,
I didn't. I just put my hat on.
Well, I know you did. That's a good point. That's pretty much all he's done too in the last, Oh, I'm sorry. Wait,
I know. Trump just put his hat on, play golf. Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, it's been great, but I'm gonna drop down. Thank you for having me on.
Well, welcome in. Welcome anytime, Kim. Please.
All right.
Take care.
See you, Jim.
Take care. Nice meeting you, Kim.
All right. Bye.
Bye now.
Go. If I don't get home by midnight, my mother gives my bed to somebody else.
You know, that's like a racist joke, right? Because he's talking about how many he's Latin, he's Spanish, and how many kids are in that house.
Yeah, lots.
That's what that joke was about. Yeah, yeah. Uh, waves my hand frantically. Ooh, ooh. What kind of question do you have, Charles? We're all waiting. Bated breath.
Mr. Carter.
See, you could joke back then. You can't joke anymore.
I know.
Well, you know, Mrs. Bazooty. She's the one with the bazooties.
All right. The libero shirt background makes Jim freeze up. You did freeze a couple times.
Yeah, I know. I just, I didn't feed the hamsters today, and
No.
I'm so annoyed with this internet service here. I'm thinking about jumping ship and switching.
What do you have?
Bell Canada.
No good. Bell Canada? Ma Bell?
Yep. Ma Bell, yep. We've got everything. Thinking about switching over to Rogers.
Rogers what?
Rogers Telemedia, Rogers Communications.
Oh, I thought you meant like Roger Canadian Drone Club.
They own the Toronto Blue Jays.
Oh, okay.
They play out of the Rogers Center.
Well, do they? Well, I wouldn't know.
It used to be the Sky Dome.
Sky Dome, right?
Yeah.
We're not happy until you're not happy. That's good. Hey, Charles wants to know. Hold on. Let's get it up here.
Oh.
Oh, I clicked it and you unclicked it. Stop it.
You never click the comments.
What are people's opinions about the DJI Osmo Pocket 2? My opinion is it's a camera. That's all I know. I don't own one. How about you, Jim?
We own two of them.
Oh, cool. Great.
Myself and the missus.
Okay.
Mine is out on loan to Little Boshart as we speak. He sets it up for his jam sessions so they can record and take shots of them jamming. It's handy. It's great. It's got all the bells and whistles. It's so deceiving because you wouldn't think something of that size, that nature, could produce something of the quality that it does.
Well, you know, size doesn't matter.
Not to me.
If I had a nickel for every time I heard.
Yeah.
It's amazing that something of that size produced
penetration. If
such quality.
If I had a nickel for every time I heard such quality, I'd have about 22 cents.
Yeah. 22. That's a Canadian math. So you like it, obviously.
I do. I love it. It's so handy. It's so quick.
How about the video quality?
4K. It's perfect.
Well, there's 4K and there's 4K. You know, I mean,
it's quality. It's awesome.
I got a $40 camera over there that allegedly does 4K.
Allegedly. There you go. If you have to preface it with allegedly.
Well, it does, but it's crap.
Yeah.
They're still talking about size in there. It's functionality, not size. Yeah, 61. Mine still functions.
Yeah.
I
know 3 inches are small, but some cows like it that thick.
No. All right. When are the Mini 3 leaks coming? I don't know, Scott. I don't know.
So you're looking for a leak on the leaks?
we can. All right, that'll be my goal this week. Is to I'm gonna Scott, because you're a good guy. I will spend whatever spare time I have looking for Mini 3 leaks, because it'll all be horseshit.
A rumor is a leak.
It'll all be opinion. There won't be real leaks. They'll actually clickbait you. Oh, and into thinking there's an actual leak, and they'll talk about what they think should be on it when it comes out, because they should have this and they should have that and they should have this, and then everybody will hate it first because the app won't be ready, even though DJI will tell you that the app's not going to be ready before you buy it. I like a lot of the Mavic 3 guys. I mean, they said the app wasn't ready and it was going to have limited functionality when it first came out, and people bought it anyway. And then a month later, they're pissing and moaning that everything's not working.
Yeah.
Oh, it's working now. I mean, they said they'd come out with a major update in January, and they did. So I don't know. Does it need a little more? Sure, it does.
Your leak is going to be so up to date. It's going to be about the Mini 4.
I mean, they look at Autel. They rushed theirs out, and now it looks like a bunch of them are going to have to be sent back and be physically updated.
Yeah,
what was that story? The Nano Plus is problems with its gimbal.
Yeah, they're using the phrase jello-y.
Yeah.
You think Bill
They made it better, but I think they've got as far as they can go with firmware and software updates, and they're actually talking about recalling them. Which means they'll probably just send you another one.
Dime a dozen.
Jello sucks. There's always room for Jello.
Yeah.
A Mini 4 with ducted fans. Yeah. There you go. Maybe that's what the Mini 3 will be. It'll be a crossover. It'll be a camera drone, and then you flick a switch, and it becomes an FPV. That'd be awesome.
Boy, the updates you're going to need for that. Orange Jello. Yuck. I hate orange everything. Orange popsicles. Orange pop. Ugh.
Florida's full of oranges, right?
The fruit itself is not bad.
Well, nice of you to say.
Take the pulp out, it'd be all right, but just the flavor. I
actually like the pulp. Gives me something to chew on. There's actually Tropicana is not far from here. It's up in Fort Pierce. Big Tropicana plant. And the guys were talking about pineapples the other day. Jensen Beach, Florida, where the meetup is April 2nd. Used to be called the pineapple capital of the world.
I heard you say that last night.
Yeah, in the 1800s. Yeah. They brought them in, and they were shipping at one point. They were shipping 1 million boxes of pineapples a month or something. Some crazy number. Yeah.
So I may lose.
They had a bad. I'm sorry. What?
I was going to say I may lose some friends, but I think pineapple is fine on pizza.
Me too.
All right.
My dad, who's Italian, is my stepdad, will not even try it. It's like sacrilege. You put that crap in there. How could you eat that crap? It's delicious. What are we missing? Charles says something about a transformer. Oh, a transformer drone. Oh, that's because I was talking about it becomes an FPV.
It's a Decepticon.
But then you land it, and it becomes an RC car.
Yeah. That would be awesome.
What do you think?
Note to self.
Then you flick another switch, and the pontoons come out.
Let's work on that.
Pineapple on pizza sucks. Okay. Well, it's not just the pineapple. You got to have pineapple, and you have to. I like bacon. I mean, a true Hawaiian pizza would be ham, but I like bacon.
Yeah, that's what we do. Maybe that's what I'll have on Friday.
How about some green peppers? Put some green peppers on there too.
I don't mind green peppers.
They're good for you. A lot of vitamin C in green peppers. Then you don't have to eat an orange.
Okay, because I don't want to get scurvy.
Max is a toy drone like that. Like what? Oh, it's like it's a car and it flies. I've seen that. Yeah. Joint going out sucks. That's what alligator clips are for.
I'm always at the front of the line. I don't need alligator clips.
Look at Charles getting creative. I'm all about that pulp. About that pulp. About that pulp. No sugar. That's pretty good. You guys are entertaining us. Anybody else want to come in here? Sore muscles sucks. Yes, they do. Yes, they do.
No politics, Chris.
Well, that's how she got where she is.
Whoa!
Whoa! That's what they say. Her and the mayor. Now, why do you think Kim assumed that I wouldn't like his Biden hat? Because I had a hat that supported the police?
No,
I mean, is that a prerequisite to supporting President Biden? Is you don't support the police? Is that?
I don't know. That's sketchy because he says he's never been in before, so it's not like he would know that you're a
He's never been on the panel before. I don't know that he's never been in the channel. He's never been on a panel. I mean, we've run across each other. He's probably heard me going off on something one time or another.
About how you're not a Biden supporter?
Oh, God.
I get it. We got the same problem.
Yeah, I know. You've got your young version there.
What a
Trudeau, he's such a posh bitch. He's looking down his nose at regular Canadians. I mean, it's just wrong. It's just wrong. You know, the little people. It's just going to crush them and stamp them out. How dare they contradict my policies?
Yep.
With common sense. Truck drivers alone in a truck. Put your mask on. Ridiculous. Get your shots. I don't know. And you got to figure with the size of Canada and how far apart the populated areas are, how much time do they spend away from people? You know, I don't know.
Yep. Boop. Uh-oh.
Speaking of Biden, ladies and gentlemen, Drayton.
Sound. Where's the sound?
How did I get associated with Mr. Biden?
I don't know. I don't know. You live in California, so it's a terrible reach and I apologize for that.
Oh, no problem. No problem.
You might be. I don't care. You know, that's why we have a free country here.
No, I've been a card-carrying Republican voter for 36 years.
You must be very lonely there.
There's not a lot of us, but we tend to bump into each other from time to time.
Is that just a phrase, or do you actually have a card?
I used to have one at one time. Yeah.
Yeah, you can have a voting card, and it says right on it what your
Really?
they do that.
Yep.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, that was an assumption based on the region of the country you live in. So.
Yeah, Gary, no tie tonight. Matter of fact, no tie tomorrow. Tomorrow's a federal holiday, so I shall be at home.
Oh, good for you. I get to go to work and serve all the people that don't have to work and all their children.
Yes.
And all their demon
Load.
seeds.
Bucket loads of children will be in my bowling center tomorrow.
My family were big bowlers growing up as a kid. My mom had more trophies than anybody in the house at one time.
Wow,
She
good
used
for
to
her.
have she used to have her own team and stuff.
That's cool.
She had an average about 285 average.
Holy jeez.
She could throw the ball.
285. 300 is a perfect game.
I know.
If she had an
right?
average of 285, she'd still be bowling.
Well, she's 86 now.
I don't care.
So I say this. I think time has been more of an issue than anything else. But yeah, I mean, like I say, she used to. If you grew up in the military, bowling was one of the big things that you got involved with. Because no matter where you were stationed at, there's always a bowling alley on any base.
Yep.
And in the military have big balls, right?
Yeah, that too. So yeah, bowling was a big thing. I mean, I was the only one that didn't bowl in a league. By the time I came up, my dad bowled and mom bowled, and my older brother, he bowled, and so to speak. So I'm the only one who really didn't get deep into it and stuff. But yeah.
Bowling, once upon a time, everybody bowled. There was
Yeah.
bowling centers everywhere, and they were full morning, noon, and night. There was
Oh
always
yeah,
people.
oh yeah. Like I said, I grew up around them. When my mom bowled, they used to have little small daycares, and mom would throw me in the little daycare room, and she's out there bowling and everything. So yeah, and that's where I learned to shoot pool at a bowling alley.
Oh yeah.
Learned to play pinball machines at a bowling alley.
Well, my mom bowled too, and she used to bowl at Lodi Lanes in Lodi, New Jersey. And that's a great game, by the way. 289, good job. She was in a league and she bowled there, and she told me that I was never allowed to go there. No, you can't go there. That's where the bad people hang out. I wonder what my mother was up to that she didn't want me.
Right? Yeah. As I said, she's out there, every week, but you can't go.
I like the pinball games. I used to sneak in and play pinball.
Yeah.
And,
pinball, and then you had the old style cigarette machines that were there, the ones you used to pull the handles on and get the cigarettes out of. Yeah. So,
yeah, they used to be something else. I mean, I remember the last time I bowled as a kid, what the big deal was, they put in those overhead projectors, with the plastic. It was your score was projected on a screen above the screen. Yeah. And that was a big deal that they came out with those. That's how long.
Oh yeah. Now it's automatic. You just turn it on and it keeps your score down. The last time I bowled in several years now, but last time I went to, I think, matter of fact, last time I bowled was in Vegas at the New Orleans casino. They have like a 20-something plus lane alley on the second or third floor of the casino. And then I think right above that, they have a 4 or 5 screen movie theater. So you can go to that hotel in Vegas and never have to leave it for nothing.
No.
You can gamble. You always got all the buffets and eat what you want. But that thing has a fun zone for kids. It's got a bowling alley. It's got a movie theater all inside one humongous casino.
Well,
Yeah, nothing says family fun.
Yeah, you could bring your family and let them go nuts while you're losing, the mortgage.
Yeah. Well, that's the whole thing. Vegas, I guess about 30 years ago, they turned that corner where they wanted to make it more family oriented. So no matter where you go in Vegas, there's a lot of places like that, but this place just kind of took it to the next level of all the amenities they have now. I go up there because we have a timeshare up in that place, and a matter of fact, I'm gonna go in March and spend about 3 or 4 days up there. This is the perfect time of year. It's not hot yet, and the winter is kind of fading away, so the temperature should be around the mid 70s. So I'm gonna go up there and play a round of golf and just relax with just me and the wife, and come on back. I might have to track down Tom and the guy, I want to say Bob, who runs the Old Farts program. Yeah. See if I can track them down and take me out flying somewhere.
Yeah.
We used to buy drugs at the bowling alley.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, the bowling alley and the skating rings used to have a cast of characters. You can run into a whole gamut of folks.
Cigarette prices suck.
Hey, I've been to Vegas 3 times. November, July, and November. So those 3 times were within 12 months of each other.
Mm-hmm.
So in November, it was like down to 55, 60 degrees.
Yeah.
And the naturals down in Vegas, they were freezing, wearing coats and everything like that.
Yeah.
Shorts and a T-shirt.
Mm-hmm.
But in July, it was 113.
Yeah, like I say, you don't want to be there in the middle of summer. It's just too hot to do anything at all. So like I say, March, April time frame is an excellent time of year to go. Vegas, you can get outdoors and have some fun. You don't mind walking up and down the strip because it's not too hot, not too cold, stuff like that. So it's usually about time.
Condos down there?
Oh, we have a timeshare. We have a timeshare. We can go just about anywhere across the United States, even out of the country.
Trade your week. What how many weeks you have?
Dude, I put like this: since nobody used it for doing the COVID, they have a point system. I have accumulated something like 42,000 points. Okay, now just to give you an idea of what that means, we're gonna go to Vegas and spend 4 nights. I'm only using 4,000 points. So, like I said, I plan on going to Vegas. Say end of March. Our anniversary is the 7th of July. I'm on a wait list to go up to Park City, Utah, to see if we can get a stay up there and stuff. Because they fill up so fast. I've tried to get something here in California, and the only thing they've been offering some little dinky studio rooms. I'm like, I want to have a nice suite. I like to be relaxed and stuff. So everything from Monterey to San Diego is booked already through the summer. Already booked.
Are you a gambler?
No, I'm not. My wife is the one-armed bandit champ. I have no luck, Jim. I say, I buy lottery tickets and I don't even get a return ticket. You get the little $2, $3 you win. I don't even get that, dude. I say I'm not thrilled about sitting there watching my money get handed over to some little machine. So I can say for me, I like going to see a lot of the
shows. I
guess for my age, to see the shows, the oldie concerts. My wife's sister, just above her, she used to always get tickets to go to a place called State Line, which is just to the southwest of Vegas. And you see a lot of the old school groups play there out of the 70s and early 80s. And they'll usually put on concerts there, and we'll go up there for that. A lot of times, I went there last time I was there a couple of years ago. We went to see the Michael Jackson Experience or whatever it is. No matter what you may think about his music or him as an individual, it is an excellent show done by Cirque du Soleil.
Yeah,
it put on an excellent show. Your head will be spinning around because they're coming from every direction inside that theater. You think you're focused on one spot and you're missing something over there and stuff. So it's a great show. Like I said, it's expensive, but it's great. What's going on? Is that Mike or Sergio?
That's Mike
for fly. Mike flies
Mike.
on drones. Okay.
How you doing, Mike? Yeah. And good night, Greg. Harley FPV. Good night, Greg. Have a good night. And Eagle Eye View Images. Hi, Eagle Eye. Do you guys know Eagle Eye? Here, let me introduce you.
I've seen the name. I just don't know what he is as a person. I just know the name.
How you doing, buddy? I've never been to Las Vegas.
Yeah. Well, like I said, we used our points. I said when I went to Galveston, Texas a few years back, I stayed at the I think it's Cortez. I think it was the El Cortez or Cortez Hotel, which is right there, right on the off the boardwalk. and there, and then like I said, we've used to travel. Like I say, it's nice when you can travel and have a place to yourself instead of, nothing wrong with staying with relatives and family and stuff, man. But it's kind of nice you can have your own little spot, So I'm already looking for a place down in Austin, Texas, so I can try to make an effort to go to Spin Up next year. So I need to find out from Kelly Shore to find out what weekend he's going to do Spin Up next year.
I don't think he's doing one next year.
Oh, he's not.
Didn't that figure?
Yeah.
He said. I think he's going to do it every other year now.
Oh, okay. Well,
that's a lot of work and a big production for him.
Yeah, it is. It is.
Right on,
yeah. So I was already looking at the place there. They had a nice hotel in downtown Austin, Texas.
Well, who knows? Maybe he'll change his mind by then. But right now, I think that's what he's thinking.
Well, like I said, I need to find out now to book it for November. So I can go ahead and put it in place. That's the only thing. You got to book these things so far out.
I used to sell timeshare, by the way.
Did you?
I used to sell deeded timeshare. Which they weren't doing back then. They weren't doing the point system. This is a long time ago. Holy crap!
Yeah.
How long ago was this? 30 years? 20, at least. Well, maybe 30 years ago. But you actually had a deeded piece of the property. 150. You would own 1/52 of the property, and so you had to have a real estate license to sell it. But it's very lucrative.
Okay.
Yeah, it was pretty cool. There was a Beach Mountain Lakes in the Drums, Pennsylvania. It's very nice there. It's a lakefront condo. But the same thing though. They had the RCI, I think was the book, and you put your you can put your week up, and then you can trade. Yours is different. Yours is a contract. Is it 20 years or how?
Well, they have different levels. What we done, we own it as a family. So my parents, they used to use it a lot when they're a little bit younger. Now they're at that age that they're not traveling very well anymore. So they, so just me and my wife will use it. It's great when you want to take the grandkids somewhere. So like I say, you get a 2-room, but it sleeps like 6. So like I say, something like that, you want to take the grandkids or something like that, or maybe just pile around with some other folks you like traveling with. And like I said, it's your own spot. Usually they come with a full kitchen, all that kind of stuff. So you're not forced to, eat out all the time. You can go to stores, stock up the fridge and all that kind of stuff. And just like I say, just like be there home away from home.
Yep.
So you have that option of how you want to spend your money and your time, and that's about it. Like I said, if I come to the Florida meetup, like I said, I have to probably book one somewhere close by. Hopefully, if they have something close by, and book it sometime around the September before.
Right. Well, Florida, there's going to be something here. I mean, you might have to go a little out of your way, like up to Orlando, say, or Miami's pretty. Well, no, it's about the same distance, really, a couple hours south of here.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's something down that way too.
Yeah, I have to look at the book. Like I said, we were supposed to be going to the East Coast this summer, but it's just some things that life happens. Trying to help our kids out. My younger son crashed his car, picking up his son from his ex-wife, and so we got trying to help him out, replace a car. And then my oldest is. He's driving my car right now because his wife decided, I guess she's an airline stewardess. So now they're going back to work. And they had got rid of the other car. It basically stopped running. So they were down to one car. So we've been kind of playing car shuffling or carpooling shuffleboard in my family's.
So you're going to give them the Jaguar, are you?
This is what I said. The intention, my wife had another Jag. It was an XF. And we were giving that to the oldest. He already has a Jag also, same model, same year, and we're going to give him that one. And then the younger brother crashed his car, so now he's driving it until we can get him something else, help him out, so to speak, and everything.
The offspring that crashes the car gets the Jaguar.
He's driving it right now. He won't keep it. We're not going to let him keep it. No.
Any chance you want to adopt me?
Well, I can say, Jim, it just to be happy at this time. This how things have fallen into place. This thing when I talk about my family, I'm talking about generations back. On my dad's side, my dad's an only child. His mother, stepdad, bought a couple acres of land in Rialto, California, back in the 40s. Okay, paid $600 per acre, I think it was back then. We have finally, because the local zoning for it, we couldn't even put a doghouse on it. Whatever was on it had to stay on it. We couldn't add to anything else because we wanted to build our own custom homes on it, and they wouldn't change the zoning. So, because it had an airport, a little small private airport right behind it, and that's what hurt us. They thought this airport was going to blow up, be a little bigger, and it never did. So they ended up selling all the local land around it, rezoned it for commercial use, light industrial commercial use. So we ended up selling our acres for pretty decent change, and we flipped that money and bought several houses, and and a little bit of other pocket change. We bought some decent cars for ourselves and everything else. So, my dad is a banker, was a banker. So, like I said, he's all about just trying to find any way he can not to pay taxes on anything. So, like I said, I guess it's called a 1031 clause. He flipped that money. We bought 3 other houses. My sons and a nephew of mine lives in those houses and all that kind of stuff. So it's just like I say, it's family stuff. It's just all family stuff, And it all started with a couple of acres of land bought back in the early 40s.
It sounds that it worked out for the best that you couldn't build anything on it.
Yeah, like I say, either way, I think we've been content. Like I say, it was enough room that we would have had, build. I say they call those little McMansions. We all could have built a very decent sized homes for ourselves and for our children, grandchildren, and like I said, it'd have been like a little small compound, and gone from there. So either way, it would have worked out to what we wanted to. This way, it worked out another way for us, but I think it would have been nice to be able to have your own custom house. Not too often you get a chance to build a house that you really want.
Since they ended up zoning it commercial, I don't know how having the properties on there might have been a detriment, or having the buildings on it might have been.
Yeah, like I say, it's one of those dreams. I mean, I know for me, I've always dreamt of having a custom house built, even to this day. I'm about to pay my house off here in about 3 years. It'll be finally paid off. But like I say, we bought it from the dirt up, but it was part of a housing development, so we bought the model that best fit what we liked. It's not everything that we wanted, but like I say, you buy what you can buy, and that's about it. And like I say, if you get a chance to actually build a house that you want, I would have had some things in there. My wife would have had her input of how big the closets would have been and all that kind of good stuff. And, so like I say, it's not too often that any individual gets to get a custom home exactly what they want.
Yeah.
No matter where you're at in life.
Right.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
I know how you feel. I went to Burger King today, and I realized I should have told them no salt. And
I'm looking at all these clown faces on here. I said, "Wow, okay, is that for me?"
No, definitely not you.
Yeah,
That's my co-host. My co-host here. Where the heck is it? Yeah, I'll show
Michael,
it.
didn't I send? No, that was the half chrome guys I sent hats to. I thought I sent you and your brother some hats a while back. I will have to, once we do this giveaway, excuse me, I'm spitting all over myself. Once we do this giveaway next month off of Adrian's show, I may get some more hats done, and I'll send them out to some people and see what's going on.
Hi, everybody. Uncle Extra.
Well, I think nothing's better than the other day when you didn't have the volume up on him, and it just sounded so creepy.
Because it doesn't sound creepy otherwise.
Yeah. Yeah, Gary. I need to get a separate closet just for the ties.
Yeah, this isn't creepy.
Hi, everybody. Uncle Extra Medium here again, and welcome back to my channel, where I tell some jokes. They're pretty funny. Well, they're kind of dirty. Sometimes they're really filthy, and I've been asked to put a disclaimer in, so here it is.
I'm not sure if I've shown this one before. I just grabbed one.
But why would you let a little kid watch a stupid clown tell him dirty jokes? Today was a really bad day. My mother-in-law got hit by a cab, and I lost my job as a cab driver. Quiet. My wife says if I get 1,000 likes on this video, she'll try anal right then and there. So don't vote until Tuesday. She's on a business trip. What's the difference between a joke and 3 dicks? Your mom can't take a joke.
Oh, yeah, I remember this one.
Oh man.
Anyway.
Okay, that's what the clown faces are for.
Oh, okay.
It was time to show Uncle Extra Medium again, I guess.
Extra medium. Is that like a medium?
It could be.
Extra medium.
Extra medium.
Oh man.
Well, I can relate to a bunch of things going on here. This fellow who I didn't know, Eagle Eye, he lives in Shreveport, and I used to have a driver.
Shreveport, Louisiana.
Yeah,
That's where my father was born. Shreveport, Louisiana.
I actually had a driver's license that used to say Shreveport, Louisiana on it. I didn't actually live there.
Okay.
It's a long story. My brother did.
Yeah,
He lived in.
yeah.
My brother was stationed at Barksdale Air Force Base.
Okay.
So I came down, stayed 3 days, and got a driver's license. Back in the days before there was reciprocating between the states.
Oh.
A long time ago.
You were 14 at the time? 14 at the time? Fake ID?
No. I used it to drive with. Yeah. My license was suspended in Pennsylvania. I guess it's passed. I can't get in any trouble now.
Statute of limitations.
Yeah, I would imagine it's like 40 years ago.
Gary, so we used to buy drugs in Shreveport. Oh man.
Yeah, didn't we all?
At the bowling alley.
The old Shreveport gutter alley.
Gutter alley.
Oh, boy.
Yeah. So anyway, I like Shreveport. I like everywhere. Anything new. I like new.
I had never been, and my dad has only visited once. He didn't care for it growing up there, and didn't want to return.
Well, I mean, he Barksdale at the time, I don't know about now, was one of the biggest Air Force bases in the world, and it's pretty neat. I was expecting to see an Air Force base. I was young, I didn't know what I was going to see. But you pull in, and it's a golf course. You're driving through. You actually drive through this beautiful big ass golf course before you even get to anywhere. Now he didn't live on base. He lived off base at the time. He was a D5. But I forget why we went on base, but he was showing me around, and it was very impressive.
Yeah, most Air Force bases do have nice golf courses. I played a lot on more Air Force bases than any other my time in the military. I was in the Marine Corps, and we had decent courses there, but it's like every Air Force base that I visited always had, top of the line courses. The PGA could have played there in some of these places. They were so challenging. You'd be surprised. Very nice courses.
Yeah. Up here in Canada.
Thank you for your service, by the way.
Oh, thank you. I volunteered.
That's why you deserve thanks and appreciation. I was going to join the Air Force. I have asthma pretty bad, and I lied to them. I almost went in. I took the test, went through the whole thing. I did the only thing left was the swearing in, and I didn't show up.
Well,
And then they didn't come after me. That's my dad's.
Well, you're not actually in until you raise that hand, dude.
I met my second wife, and I decided to not go in.
Yeah.
What a mistake. What a mistake that was. Meanwhile, my brother went in. 30 years he was in, and he left as E9. He was a command chief of ESIC, in Ohio, National Space Intelligence Center. He spent 16 years of that 30 spent in Germany at Schweinfurt, Frankfurt. I don't know. Anyway, he loved Germany. That's where he met his wife. She's from Greece. And now he works in the defense contracting and makes $1 bazillion. And it was the best thing he ever could have done. He's got his pension and his money from that, and then he makes all kinds of best thing he could have done. Yeah. People talk about going into service and they try to talk their kids out of it. Don't talk them out of it.
Sometimes it is the best place for a lot of people. And I was a recruiter when I was in did my time. Anti-terrorism unit initially, and went on to stop playing with the grunts and worked in legal. And then I was supposed to go to the drill field and be a drill instructor, and I tore my hamstring real bad. So they put me on a recruiting duty, and I was up in Portland, Oregon at that time, back in the from 89 through 92. I was there up in Portland, Oregon as a recruiter. And I tell kids straight up deal. I mean, and like I said, they were all the recruiters are there. The only people who didn't have to show up for work was the Air Force recruiter. Kids would come by and slide notes under her office door, asking to join, and we're trying to grab them, hook them into our office, and sit them down.
But it's kind of a different job.
It's like I say, and I tell them, straight up. I said, one thing I would tell them, I show them the pay chart. I wish somebody would have showed me the pay chart. I would have stayed in school, got my degree, then went in and become an officer. And I tell guys all the time, I said, you go from an E1 private, and it takes you to become an E6 staff sergeant, staff NCO before you double your pay. As an officer, you come in as a boot lieutenant, and all you got to do is get the captain, and you have already doubled your pay. Yeah. And I said, somebody would have showed me that'll motivate me to stay in college.
He got his college when he was in, but he never went. Though he stayed enlisted, but he did good. He did well. After 30 years, he was making like major's pay, even though he was
right. I had an uncle like that. He did a tour or two in the Air Force, and then he got into the civilian side. I think he finished as a G 20, something like that. Basically, he was equivalent to what a colonel makes. Right. And stuff, and he made a nice living like that, and out of the Air Force. And my dad's a career. He was 20 years. I had another uncle, my mom's older brother. He did 28 years, and so I have a long family history of military service. So it wasn't foreign to me. I say the first 9 years of my life was on military bases, So.
Well, I was worried about my lie coming out during boot,
right.
But with the asthma, but I probably didn't have that much to worry about. My brother was into fitness, he was a bodybuilder and all that. And he said when he was in boot, they wouldn't let him do extra. He said it took him 5 months to get back in shape after boot camp was over.
Yeah, different type of conditioning. Different type of conditioning. I can say it's more of the lean muscle and not bulk. They don't want you to bulk up. They want you to be lean.
Yeah, but different type of conditioning between the Marines and the Air Force. I mean, let's be clear.
Yeah, well, even the Marine Corps, they don't want you to bulk up. They want you to have that lean muscle that lasts a little longer when you're out there doing physical training. You're humping all that gear, all that kind of crap. When you have you're more bulky, the muscles fatigue faster. Yeah, and stuff. So that's always. Yeah, so that's always the mindset of that, mentality is have lean muscle, last longer, endure more, all that kind of good stuff.
Well, he was
Yeah.
big, but he used to get up and run 5 miles every morning before he went to work. So I don't know. He
Wow.
did. Yeah, I'm very proud of my brother. Good guy.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah. He was the combined services super heavyweight powerlifting champ when he was in Europe, by the way. So he beat the Marines. Well, I don't know how many Marines are there. He beat the Army. There was
Mhm.
Army base and all that. The Air Force liked it then, but in fact they'd have been over backwards for him because he had so much muscle mass that
Mhm.
they couldn't do the measure the neck, measure the waist,
Right.
height,
Right.
and all that.
The
They actually
body fat index.
right. They couldn't do it the standard way. They actually let him use a flotation tank to
Mm-hmm.
manage. Yeah, and he was fine.
Yeah.
Obviously, more than
Yeah.
fine.
I went through that we used to use that in college. We come back from summer and they would put us in the tank to weigh us to get our body fat.
Yeah.
When I played college football.
Yeah. Yeah. But good for everything all worked out good for him.
Okay.
But anyway,
So what else is going on? Everybody been out flying? I was out flying today. A very frustrating day, but
you
it
flew?
is what it. Yeah, well, yeah, I had a job out in Chino Hills, California, and odd thing is I had applied. It's the big issue is the property I was flying is split by controlled airspace, and you're always going to have issues with stuff like that. And I had submitted my first Lance or approval request Friday night, so give enough time. Got it within about 2 minutes, no problem.
Wow.
Okay, and I'm supposed to get it for 400 feet. The grid area says 400 feet. I want to get it for 400 feet because I need to take some shots right about 400 feet. So I get out there today, and I'm setting up my gear, getting everything set up. I went to DJI to get their authorization. I didn't want to get no takeoff bull crap. So same thing. Everything should have been green lit. I go to start the drone up. First thing comes up in the Go app is maximum height 197, which means 200 feet. And I'm like, what's going on? So I go to my controller, look on the unlocking area. I see my unlock on my controller, and it says, oh, active, good to go, this date, this time, no problem. But it wouldn't change the status on the controller. So I ended up having to call the client and tell him I had to do a different type of flight for him today, and which it was I had to manually fly the whole property, which is about it's a shopping plaza, so it's about almost like a block shopping plaza. I had to manually fly, take individual pictures in a ortho mosaic style, so they could stitch it all back together later on. That was time consuming and pain in the butt because you're trying to get enough overlap, trying to make sure the pictures are going to line up, all this kind of stuff. And then I had to, improvise other shots at around 200 feet to get a good overall view of the whole property, which is a big old shopping plaza, and go from there. So what should have took me no more than about maybe hour and 15, hour and a half tops, ended up being a 3-hour project and stuff. So yeah, that was a little bit frustrating today. And like I said, I always take 2 drones out, so I make sure that it's not drone specific of why I had the issue. I broke out the other drone that I didn't even do anything with that. Had to get Lance authorization on the spot with that one. Same thing. So I know it wasn't anything with my drones itself because I did it in advance and I did it there today while I was out there. So I made sure my location was exact where it should have been. And it said 200 feet limit, even though it says 400.
Which
Well,
2
Trey,
drones did you take, Trey?
What's that?
Which 2 drones did you take?
I want to use the Mavic 2 Pro. It was one I just bought from Doble and Zach's company, DroneWorks, and I haven't had a chance to take it out yet. So I took that out and then I took my old trusty Phantom 4 Pro. You know, I had done all the pre-authorizations, with the Mavic 2 Pro, sent them the remote control serial number, all that kind of stuff. So it was all done, pre-done, ahead of time, no problems. I'm thinking I'm gonna be good to go. And like I said, I always take 2 drones out when I fly, just in case something happens. I gotta finish the job. That's just me, you know. So after I had a little, frustration with that, when I broke out the Phantom, set it all up, and I'm thinking I'm being Mr. Smart Guy, and I go there and go through the lance right there on the spot. Same thing, boom, maximum height 200 feet.
So let me ask you. Now, I mean, you do a lot of flying because it's your living and like that.
Well, it's my side job.
Yeah, well, right, but you make a living at it. But do you actually enjoy flying drones, or is it you're doing it so much for work that it's not the joy that it might be?
Good question. Hard to answer in a way. I do like flying drones, but I'm the type of person, I need to have a objective. Why am I out here flying drone? I mean, just out here just to burn some batteries. That's not me. I need to have some kind of reason. Even if I'm out there just doing B-roll, if I'm out there flying to capture some extra footage for a project down the road that has a purpose. To just be out there just to be, for lack of a better word, just dicking around? No. That's just I that doesn't thrill me at all. And I think, and then I'll be more pissed off if something happens, because I say, now I get out here and now I got a damaged bird that I got to get fixed, in case I get another job comes up.
Well, that's why we got to get you a Mini 2s, because that could be your dicking around. My little dickie.
Yeah.
Mini Dickie.
Yeah.
Just keep it in the car, and if the mood hits you, let's put it up. And if you break that,
and that's the difference in my mentality. I see a lot of guys that they're always filming. I don't care if it's with a drone or with a Osmo Pocket, GoPros or whatever. Whatever they're doing, they're filming all the time. Going to the store, they're filming. Whatever it is, they're filming. And I need to be more like that, to be able to have content that you can always pull from to create something. Now, today, I wanted to go out today to kind of fall back on the show we did last night on the Agent Show. I was going to make a condensed version of what I do on the job. When I started having these issues, all that went out the window. My focus said, just get this job done and let's go home. That's it. I'm not, all that other stuff is just, no, I ain't got time for that, and stuff. Because I have brought my, I used the Femi Palm, which is like the Osmo. I guess that's what they call it. It's the Osmo, like the little hand gimbal. Yeah. I used the Femi Palm for that, and I also brought my backup for that was my, I have a GoPro that sit on top of a gimbal and stuff. So I'm ready to walk around the property, talk about how I walk the site, because I walked the property at first to see if anything was going to be, I need to be worried about and stuff like that and anything else. So I was going to do my little walk around with that and talk and all this kind of stuff and blah, 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 blah. And lucky this time I did all the groundwork first. Usually I fly first and do my ground shots last. But today I said, because I had the mindset, I said, I'm going to go ahead and walk this property, do my ground shots, and fly last. And I said, it just turned to a big old fiasco. And I was just like, just want to get out of there and go home. Yeah. So, that's just me. I'm focused, trying to get the job done and get back home and stuff. And like I said, if I got into drones just as a hobby to start with, I probably would be more that mindset of just going out and having a great time or whatever else. But for me, it was part of what I did as a construction inspector several years ago, is that I knew this is something that was going to help me out in the field. And now I have transitioned it to be a little side job for myself. So that's it.
Well, what about when you go on vacation?
This coming to Vegas right here will be the first vacation as per se that I've had a drone. Because like I say, the other vacations I didn't have a drone yet. I went to Vegas before. I was back in 2017, 2018. I got my first drone at the end of 2018, right around December. So I didn't have drones yet when I went to Texas the last time. I went the summer of 2018 out of Texas. So I never traveled with a drone. So I did take one up to Vandenberg Air Force Base area, but the weather sucked. The wind was blowing, then it rained and stuff like that. But I took my Spark with me. Well, my first drone was Spark, so I took it with me, thinking that I was up there for doing some training. I said, well, if I get a good day, I'll go out and fly just to have a little time. But then the weather sucked. So
That's like Charles.
I'm learning. I'm learning. I'm learning to try to enjoy myself.
Where you actually fly and enjoy and make some memories.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm just getting that mindset of just enjoying myself, and that's what I say about always thinking about just filming just to be filming and stuff, because I want to be a better editor of my work.
I was on the roof today because I'm a cable cutter. I actually have an antenna a digital antenna on the roof. Mm-hmm. And I decided to upgrade it, and I got this big double wide one, and thinking maybe it'll pick up further stations or get better, which it didn't. It was a waste of money. The one I was other was fine. But anyway, I was going to actually broadcast that. I was going to actually fly the drone, share it with the world.
Right.
Just in case I fall off, somebody can call somebody. But I didn't do it. That's good because I was aggravated as hell.
Yeah, like I said, when you get frustrated, the last thing you want to do is, I don't want to do that. I want to get off there. I want to get out of here. Just get this over with.
That's exactly how it went too.
Yeah. That is it. So,
good night, Dr. Roscoe. Anyway, Charles is saying something similar. He wants to fly, but nothing but bad weather, and it's tough. And when you're still working, I'm kind of looking forward to recover. Dre, how old are you?
I'm 60.
All right, so you still got a few more years, a couple more years, right?
Yeah.
What's your plan? 62, 67, 65?
65 is the cutoff. 65 is the cutoff, and I say that. And the reason why I picked 65, the house will be paid off, and that's the biggest thing. I'm working right now just to pay off the house. So to get that done, I'm in that pay off the bills mode, but this drone thing is kind of getting in the way also. Because every time I keep paying down one bill, I get on Amazon or eBay, or I started looking somewhere else or listening to you guys, and I said, well, let me see what that is. I'm like, oh, okay. Yeah, because right now I just bought I call a top line professional gimbal. It's the Moza Air 2 gimbal. And it's supposed to be outfitted with a DSLR, all this kind of stuff. Now, I have 2 DSLR cameras. I got the first one I bought back in 2007, but it doesn't shoot RAW. And I need to shoot RAW when I do these jobs. So my thing is, I don't like switching gear around to different things. So if I use this camera for one thing, you buy another camera for the other thing and stuff. So I'm trying to hold down myself and find a used DSLR to go with this high-end gimbal that I purchased and stuff. So that's just, like I say, it keeps my credit card bills at a certain level.
So, it's hard to say. I've got a lot of all my credit cards are paid off, and I've been keeping them like that as long. Now, of course, I put it on my second mortgage to clear them off. But anyway, I keep I actually did that a few years ago, and it's like the best thing I ever did.
Yeah,
it was not carry a revolving credit.
Yeah,
except the second mortgage, which is minuscule. I owe like $40,000 on this house. That's it. So.
Yeah, that's good. Well, like I said, when you get introduced to places like B&H and Anorama and all the other places that has all this specialized drone gear and camera gear.
It's so tempting to pull that trigger.
Yeah. And like I said, these last 2 years, man, being, locked down, is like Amazon is like everybody's best friend. It's like, we're out of Scotch tape. Hold on a second. Let me check here real quick. And you don't just buy one. You always got to buy, I can get 4 or 5 rolls for only about $1 more.
Yeah. But it's so easy though. I mean, you don't have to leave your chair.
Right.
It's on its way.
Yeah, like I say, I got the Amazon Prime, so it's here within about 24, 48 hours. I'm like, oh yeah.
Shopping without pants on.
There you go. So yeah, I'm just as bad as everybody else.
Chris is cracking me up in here. You go,
dicking around gimbal.
It's dicking around camera, dicking around gimbal. Yeah. I'm trying. See, that's why I joke about like when we're in line. We're talking about what are you going to buy next. And I say, I'd like to stay married. And I joke like my wife. Don't get me wrong. That's her job. She gives me a little bit of a hard time, but I can do whatever I want. Mm-hmm. But because of my respect for her and our relationship in our home and this and that, I use that as the reason I don't buy the things I want to buy. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's the right thing to do anyway. Because
that's being responsible. And I see, for me, if it wasn't for the fact that I was making money with these drones, my wife would be all over me. Hands down, she'd be all, "How are you gonna spend this kind of money?" Blah 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 blah. And I said, "I'm making money." She's like, "I can't say nothing." Because you're out there making money, you're paying for it, and it takes a little longer to pay it off than it is to buy it. But that's the way it goes. So I keep working at it, and that's why I like these long-term jobs that I get doing construction bills. Those will be 12 months, 18-month jobs, and that adds up. And my thing is, well, that'll pay off that. And like you said, you just got to make sure you keep paying on that stuff, paying it off.
Have drone will fly. Says the woman is very happy each time I get a new drone. Put it up.
Yeah.
You get something new too. See, that's normal. My wife doesn't want things. She doesn't spend any money on herself. She doesn't want to buy anything. She actually was very. What I bought her so far this year? I bought her a lawnmower because she likes to cut the grass. So who am I, to stop her? So I bought her the because the rider mower it needs a little work. I got to take care of that. I put that off because she likes the new mower so much. She likes it better. It's a self-propelled Honda that she enjoys. And then what was it? Our anniversary came up and. I had a problem with the washing machine, which was disappointing. That front loader was only maybe 4 years old, and I was going to fix it. And I said, "You really hate this thing, don't you?" She never liked it. She liked it at first, but then those things, they molder, and you constantly have them clean.
Right.
You want a new washing machine? Yeah. Okay. That was her anniversary present, a washing machine. You're like, "Oh, what is wrong with you?" She's happy. She loves it.
Yeah.
I mean, she's a little neurotic. We have no laundry here ever. That thing. Any appliances in my house, she uses that washing machine every single day.
Wow.
Every day. It's just the two of us.
Yeah, just the two of you.
I can wear the same thing pretty much every day.
Yeah.
But that's what makes her happy. So that makes it very difficult for me because I can't do that, what he's talking about. I can't buy something and get her something because then she'll be mad for two things. Don't waste the money. Okay.
Well, I tip my cap to your wife, who's willing to get out there and cut the grass. My wife likes to supervise the chore work that goes around the house. She wants to take on the super. And my thing is, if you're gonna criticize how I do it, I'll just step back and let you do it.
She likes doing it. And I made it easy. We don't have the biggest property. I got a rider more, but
that's what I'm saying. Can't go wrong there.
But she's a little thing though. Even steering that thing, she prefers the walking behind the
behind self-propel.
Yeah, and the Hondas are so easy to start. My wife's like I said, a tiny thing. The Hondas are so easy to start. First pull, and it goes.
Yeah.
But I'm still rationalizing all this because of the guilt. You understand? But there's things that I got that she expects me to take care of, and I take care of the cars.
Yeah.
I take care of stuff that she doesn't know how to do, and but she loves the gardening and she loves to, she's constantly back there. It's amazing how much stuff grows in our. I didn't think we had that many bushes and trees and branches out there because pretty much every week there's a pile of stuff for them to pick up sitting in the front of the house. So
was it last year? I dug out 2 planter boxes for my wife last year for Mother's Day. That was a Mother's Day gift, and I dug them out and got the wood to block it off and everything else. And she does a decent job. She grew some things in there and learned some lessons because her mother had passed the year before, and her mother was one of those folks just always grew something. It might be, I'm trying to think, greens or beans or something. There was always something growing. So she started getting into it. But, my wife being a teacher, then she has to find that time because she's usually grading papers, preparing lesson plans more than anything else. Right. So it's like I said, it's a time thing for her. Like she keeps talking about, she needs to go out there and clean it out. Like you said, you got to keep working her garden just like a job. You got to go out there and, clean it out, prune it, whatever you call it and stuff. And
yeah, well, that's why I don't understand where she gets the energy from. My wife full time and does all this stuff, and makes my dinner and does my laundry and cleans the house.
Yeah,
she actually cuts the dogs, trims the dogs, does all that. Constantly going.
Yeah, well, I did my part because we had the house renovated this last summer, got all hardwood floors put in and stuff. So I figured since I kind of was the catalyst behind that, because she's talking about putting more carpet, and I think I don't want any carpet, I want hardwood floors. So I went and got one of those little what we call them. Ours is a shark. What's the original one called? The Roomba, yeah, Roomba. And ours is a shark. So I said I went, bought one of those, and it runs 3 times a week, so it keeps the dust away on the floors and all that kind of stuff. She said, "Oh, I'm so glad you did that." So I'm like, I always got to put those little deposits in the love account.
I have the shark. It works pretty good. I think she was kind of insulted by it. What? I don't keep the floors clean enough.
my wife loved it. She said, "Hey, if I don't have to dust mop, because he's always saying I'm the one who's got to do it." I got 2 of my. I have a total of 5 kids, and I have 2 of the girls are still here. The oldest of the girls is still here. She's going to grad school to get her master's, and then the youngest, who just turned 21, I don't know what she's going to do. I told the oldest, when you move out, take your baby sister with you.
Yeah,
that's the whole deal. Take her with you and stuff, so we can fully reclaim our house and stuff, and go from there. I told everybody that's been our plan for the last 10 years is reclaim the house and stuff. Get all the kids out and reclaim the house to ourselves and everything. Because even this room I'm in right now, was the oldest bedroom last year. And then when the middle one moved out, the girls, she moved out, she moved back upstairs. So I was like, good.
So you got one left in the house then?
No, 2.
2. Oh,
yeah. The oldest is here. She's in grad school, getting her master's. And the youngest, she says she was supposed to be going through some online veterinarian course or whatever. I never see much study. I know she's on there playing her PS5 or whatever and everything. So I just
a girl gamer.
Yeah.
She's just hanging out long enough to get a spare Jaguar off you,
It might be a while. For I say where her brothers are going through cars and stuff. It's something else. I think they're all vying for my mother's Jag. She has a XJL also, and nice. I think they're all seeing that. When she passes on, who gets dibs? Because I always tell them, I say, when I buy stuff for my parents, I got them a nice surround system, nice TVs, and all this kind of stuff. And I tell my kid, I said, I'm just investing into your inheritance. Guys say, you think I'm just gonna let this stuff go to waste when they pass? Yeah. It's gonna, like I said, I'm the only child. My older brother passed away 16 years ago, so I'm the only child. And like I say, my brother only had 1 son. So like I said, I'm the executor of the family estate. So I tell them, I said, I'm the one to be dibbing this stuff out. So like I say, if anything, if it happens fairly soon, I'll be driving a matching Jag as my wife's one she just got, and I may pass my little coupe off to one of the girls or something like that.
I keep trying to spend little Jordan's inheritance.
Yeah.
How you doing, Mike B? Mike B, the Drone Ranger's in there.
Hey, what's up?
How you doing, bud?
It sounded like he was outside in the cold talking about his fingers and some coffee before my fingers could type again.
Been lurking in the background for a while. Well, who knows what he was doing with his fingers? I don't know.
We don't want to go there.
Like after crash, was sooner than
Yeah.
trying to catch up with what's going on in there. It's been great talking to you about family like that. I don't think I've done this with you before. It's very interesting.
No, like I can tell a lot of guys I've had conversations on the phone or text message. I say, drones is our common denominator while we all have found each other here, but you'd be surprised how much more we have in common with family and life in general, and so to speak. So, I don't mind having those conversations. It's, like I say, I do the best I do, and I'm sure everybody does the best they do, and go from there.
Nah, not me. I'm a lazy prick. It's my job.
But you got to be good at it, though, right?
I've been buying new cars, so I don't have to take care of them anymore. But no, like I said, well, my job is I fix things. I'm the guy. I'm the fix-it guy. The AC unit breaks, I take care of it.
Well, see, there's a talent right there. Because I'm the type of guy I'll hire somebody to fix it because I don't want to hear the complaint department talking about it's not working right still.
Well, sometimes it comes to that, I had a pretty major plumbing thing recently. It's like, that's it. No, call them up. I'm not doing that. Rerouting plumbing. That's okay.
I'm the reason they invented the Yellow Pages. That's for sure.
Yellow Pages. Yellow Pages. How old are you?
Show my age.
When he first said it, I say I kind of miss them. I miss the old phone books you tell me. The phone book coming to the house was like a annual event, almost like a holiday. You get the new phone book, they drop it off at the front door, and you go thumbing in there. So, well, hey, that's our number. See it in print, and you go to the Yellow Pages in the back and say, okay. Now we just pick up our phones and we tell it what we're looking for, and it gives us everything online.
God, I just remember how ridiculously expensive it was to advertise your business inside those things back in the day.
Mm-hmm.
But but that was it. But if you weren't in it, you weren't doing business. I mean, it was
there you go.
Before this, what else would you do besides radio or TV, which was really astronomical,
Right.
But wow, I mean, but getting just we were pricing them like little tiny, just bold, just have your name bold. Was silly money.
Yeah.
But,
I remember when I was a kid looking at the phone book, my father's name was Bill, but when you go into the phone book, you see it's listed under WM.
Yeah.
Dad, what's WM? He says, that's William. That's the real name. Bill is just a short form.
Right. Yeah.
Right, William?
Yes, William is my name. Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah, people don't know. Kids don't know that anymore.
No,
they really don't. The youngsters that work for me at the bowling alley, they didn't know my name was who's William. They really didn't know that Bill is William. They don't teach them anything anymore. They don't even know how to sign their name.
Just like me, not many people realize James is the long form of Jim.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
No, I knew that.
Well, like you said, we have at least two generations behind us that does not know those little small, I say, cultural or educational tidbits of how our language has been chopped up and remixed and everything else. For names have been shortened for whatever purposes. And like for me, being raised in a military household, it's not uncommon for me to address people as sir, yes sir, no sir, yes ma'am, no ma'am, even to this day, And then even when I have the people that work under me, I address them in a formal manner. I'll say, Mr. So-and-so, Mr. this and Mr. that. And they're just not used to that.
Yeah.
The younger guys are not used to that at all. They're like, why are you so formal? I said, well, to show the respect I have for you, even when we do dumb stuff out there. I still try to treat you professionally. So I tell them, say, when I'm chewing you out, you can't get mad at me because I'm not cussing you out. I'm just being very professional with you, and this is how we're going to handle it.
Yeah.
I've had guys I have fired who wanted to shake my hand when they walked out the door because of how I addressed them and didn't try to, and we said old term, I don't know if you guys heard this before, because I didn't dress you down. You hear that term? Dressing somebody down? You know, and old terms like, what's another old term we used to use? Somebody's chewing you out, call you on the carpet, and I've got another term. It's right up the tip of my tongue, whatever it is. But, I tell folks, I say, you have no idea how you can be a more effective leader and be a better communicator with people.
Well, then it's not personal,
Right. It's not. Yeah, that's the whole thing. This is not personal. This is professional, and this is how we have to do things. Yeah. Mr. Tim Jackson's in the house. All right.
Yeah, and Kenny made a comment about Dick is short.
For Richard.
Yeah. I didn't know what you're talking about.
Yeah, he may be getting personal too, also.
TMI.
Tricky for Dick. Richard. There you go.
Yeah.
He finally kicked it in.
I can say for Richard. Yep.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
And a detective is a private dick.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's not private.
Yeah, that's something else. Oh boy. So yeah, I try to this is my upbringing.
Yeah.
I try to always acknowledge the custodial people at my job, because a lot of people, like I say, those people who do the little things or even the things that make life bearable for the rest of us get unnoticed a lot of times. So I always go out of my way to make sure I speak to them every day I see them. I say good morning, good afternoon. If I see them at the end of the day, I'll say good evening to them. Just to let them know that you are being recognized for the work you do, that many other of us will tell ourselves, I can never do that. I'm not going there and clean bathrooms behind people. I'm not going to empty somebody else's trash and stuff. I said it takes a certain type of mindset to do that. So I always pay them their respect when I see them out there.
No, they're people.
Yes, They are people.
Human beings.
Yep.
And as far as that's concerned, I've cleaned some bathrooms.
Mm-hmm.
I wouldn't expect anybody to do anything I wouldn't do.
Right. There you go. There you go.
You want to come over and clean Mr. Pottyhead's bathroom?
I said there are some limits we all have.
Yeah, I've heard some of the words coming out of Mr. Pottyhead's mouth.
I gotta live with
I know it's dirty in there.
I gotta live with that son of a gun.
Well, Dre, I'm gonna and Jim, I'm gonna call it a night. I think it's 12:15 in the morning here.
Yeah,
it's been a long day. Been up since 5.
Ouch.
Well, I woke up early for no reason. I said I'll go back to bed, and then I did this. Then I did that, and I checked the phone, and the phone. I'm turning into a kid anymore. I'm on YouTube way too much, and then I just ended up not going back to bed. So it's been a long day. I really appreciate you coming in, Dre. You've been a great guest. Our great.
I appreciate you letting me sit in for a little bit, and like
man,
I said, it's kind of like it was good for me after the stuff I went through today. I felt it as a good time for me to kind of relax, take a deep breath, enjoy company with those who have some commonality.
I'm glad you feel that way. That's excellent.
Yeah.
And enough dicking. That's enough dicking around,
Yeah.
Chris.
So I said, now I'm gave Chris a new phrase to throw around the house. The wife can look at like, what did you just say? Dre says it all the time.
It'd be at work. He's like, why are you talking about dicks all day? What is going on with you?
All right, gentlemen. I am out of here. Take care.
Peace,
Thanks
brother.
for
Take
having me,
care.
Ray.
All right, Jim. Good night to you. Thanks again for being my co-host. I don't even know if I'd be doing it anymore if it wasn't you. So thanks again, brother.
Thanks for having me.
Oh, please. And guys, everybody who stayed with us, the 9 of you that are still here, what's wrong with you? No, I'm like kidding. Thanks for coming in and spending time with us. I appreciate each and every one of you. Y'all have a great night. Take care.